Hey everyone, this is Austin-Sensei, and welcome back to another review of The Time I Was Reincarnated as a Slime, Episode 7, and this episode was just phenomenal, and it's just, can this anime have a bad episode? I don't think so. It's just been amazing. Just purely amazing, especially when we get Shizu's backstory in the beginning, and good lord, I haven't felt as bad since anyone's backstory since Lucy's from Elfen Lied. And it's just, whew, that's all I gotta say. But getting into the actual episode, we open up with, young Shizu and Leon, and a random creature shows up to kill Leon to become the Demon Lord, which kind of makes Leon, or whoever he is, seem that he has some part of being a hero or the Demon Lord. And the Demon Lord is finally that name is starting to come up. And I can't wait for, towards the end of the season, because it's going to be quite interesting to see if they're going to put it in good old silver hair guy. But yeah, Leon actually made Shizu use Ilfret and basically to defeat the creature, and she does, no problem. And I'm just like, oh, that's going to be a very horrible thing to be used, to say the least, and she's going to do something bad. So Shizu, we kind of hear the original name, which was Shizu, or Shuzi, or, just the E at the end. Yeah, it's probably her last name, but still, fight me. But we see Shizu a bit more grown up, and Prono, and, she's playing with a dog, or a creature, whatever creature that was, and Shizu basically kind of starts to sneak up on her, and Prono kind of is scared of Shizu at first because she thinks, no, she's going to be in trouble if she catches them, because apparently in the castle there's no animals allowed, and they end up playing together with the animal, and Shizu actually names the animal Pizu. And I kind of couldn't stop laughing, like, oh god, don't tell me we're going to be this lazy with naming stuff. But, it's good old stuff. But Pino and Pizu head back to the castle, even though, we've heard about how Leon doesn't like animals there, and we see Pizu doesn't like Leon, which kind of makes him seem like he's a bad person, because normally, I know this is a weird thing that usually goes around in animes and just mythologies, that animals can kind of tell good from bad. And they usually, we see a dog bark at ghosts and stuff like that, so that's what I'm using here. As I said, I'm not going to spoil stuff I have read ahead, so please calm down with the spoilers. But anyways, we see Ilfret take over Shizu and basically kill Pizu and Prono, and basically, she started to cry. Shizu, the young Shizu, and it brings up the question, did Leon actually cause this? And it's just, I felt so bad, because she didn't even realize what she did. She just only knew that her body was taken over by something, and she couldn't do anything about it, and that was awful. Yes, Elfen Lied, we saw, Lucy, what happened with her favorite pet in front of her, but, oof, do it by your own hands. Ouch, to say the least. And Shizu wakes up from her nightmare, of course, and we see Ilfret try to take over again, Shizu. We kind of figure out what's going on, why she's hurting. She's kind of resisting it, and Shizu, it all started with her looking at Eren, and she actually, kind of calms it down. So later on, we see Shizu kind of distance herself. She kind of does this to not hurt anyone, since she is a good person. And Rimura actually offers to Shizu to, if she wants to stay at the town, she can do it as long as she wants to. But she turns him down because she might actually cause trouble for him. And I'm like, oh no, Shizu, don't worry. No one can defeat good old Rimura. No, not at all. But we hear about Shizu's mission, that she needs to find the man that summoned her. And it's either she's trying to basically get the creature out of her, or, well, Ilfret out of her, but who knows? Not spoiling stuff. But we see Eren offer the same thing in a different way of, Shizu to come back to town with her, but she turns her down, sadly. And Shizu actually mentions that she's older than she looks, and she's a couple decades old. Yeah, that's 1940-something to 2016, to be generous. She's quite old, to say the least. And don't loot her. don't you loot her. I swear to God, if I find it on the internet, we're going to have some issues. But we must protect Shizu. So we see after that Shizu's trying to fight, Alfred again to not take over, but this time he was successful, and Shizu, we hear her real name, the Conqueror of Flames, and she's the hero from 50 years ago. I'm like, yeah, it was pretty obvious, but I didn't want people to, spoil that just until this point. But, so we see Alfred completely show up in his normal form, taking over, Shizu's body, and Rimuru is trying to figure out a way to, defeat Alfred and the Salamanders, but, good old Eren gave Rimuru a idea to use icicles, because if he would have used his normal water cut, then he would have caused the entire place to be blown up into smithereens, and that wasn't an option because he didn't want to destroy what he's building. So basically Rimuru uses icicle shotgun to defeat the salamanders, and quite effective. And the fight after, with Alfred kind of cloning himself after Rimuru said basically he's going to take on everyone, it was interesting because Alfred tries to hurt or kill Rimuru with the flare circle, and we see Rimuru just standing there wondering if he's going to die or anything, but he realizes that he can't because he is resistant to any, elemental stuff. That's kind of what a slime is. In an MMO, you're never really supposed to attack a slime with, magic. You're supposed to attack it with, a physical attack. I know that kind of sounds stupid, but certain ones, it does go that way, and other way, it can go other ways, but I know people... It depends on the game, to say the least, but most of the time, if you guys seen Death March, the best way to kill a slime is hitting it at a certain point, its weak spot. And yeah, that's true. But anyways, getting back to the actual review, we just see, Rimuru just standing there and complaining that he fell for the trap and kind of beating himself up, and we see Rimuru basically tie up Alfred, and Alfred tries to break free, but it's not effective. He basically made anything that he throws at him flame resistant, and I was just like, that's pretty cool. I like this. And Rimuru, we see, eats Alfred. The meme of, if it's stronger than him, he's going to eat it. He's going to use it, his ability, and he actually spares Shizu and basically takes the spirit out of her, kind of making her life easier now. He spared her life. And we after see the inside of, Rimuru's stomach, we see Valdor again. I was like, yes, Tsunade Dragon's back. And he basically talks to Alfred about how it's futile basically to try to escape and to not take on Rimuru. He's a lot stronger than he looks. He's the strongest that he's seen. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty accurate. And it's just, this is building up to a really amazing point, and I can't wait for more episodes. I really wanted to see the next episode. I can't wait, and we may, see a new character, but for now, we must protect Shizu. Shizu is important. But now to this little crucial point of announcements to the people that actually stuck around to the end. I do have the polls up for the, Harem Fam anime thing I'm going to be doing, Anime Awards. So the polls will be down in the description below. On top of that, do expect a video tomorrow, a big video, about 24 minutes. I've been working on it for a while. It's about fandoms and how, they're bad kind of thing, but you'll see. But anyways, guys, this is Austin Doctor, sign out. Peace.